when you are looking to work with me, and I make this known because I don't think a lot of people understand what it takes to break out of certain habits. When you start working with me, I try to listen to you. I try to understand what you're saying. I try to understand your feelings, your emotions, your situation. I had a guy. What's up, Andy? Shout out to you. I was just talking about you in the beginning of the video. Um, one of my guys, I don't want to. One of my guys, so he had a job. Okay, so he signed up. He had a job, and this job that he had, he enjoyed. But he came to me and he was like, yo, I want to learn how to flip phones. And I sat on the phone with him. It's probably like an hour and a half. And we talking. And he's telling me how he listened to he had another course, and how the course was telling him some bull crap, about eBay and look up the price via eBay and all that BS. Long story short, we ironed that all out. But the biggest thing with this person is this person was all talk. Like he was a younger kid, but he was really wanting to build and make money. He wasn't trying to build and make income. So like, I'm gonna slow that down. He was really trying to make money, but he wasn't trying to make an income. Money and income, two different things. The reason I say that is because if you're trying to just make money, you're somebody to do anything for bread. Like you'll do anything for money. And that was this person, right? So I knew this by listening to him. I was like, he was always texting me and asking me, hey, how can I make the most bread right now? Like how can I, buy phones right now and like scale it to a certain amount. So I always told him like, yo, bro, you gotta be patient. Like you gotta literally start listing. You gotta start actually searching for devices and etc. Right. So boom, next week he like, oh yeah. Like, no, I think I told him, I was like, yo, you gotta start calling me after you get off of work so that we can sit down and start making these offers so that you can actually start buying phones. So mind you, he lived with his parents. So I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, this is the perfect time. We gotta lock in. So I'm like, call me. He never really called me after work because he probably had, other things going and stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. When you want to lock in, you really gonna lock in. I'm gonna show y'all this right here. Like I show y'all I'll be showing y'all a lot. So I'm gonna show y'all this right here. You ready? Let's see if y'all can see this. Y'all know what that say? It says, what you doing this weekend? That's what it say. It say, what you doing this weekend? Now, I just turned 30 last week. You know what I mean? I want to party. I want to go turn up. I want to go. I don't drink nor smoke, but, I want to do something, right? But to lock in means you got to lock in. And you want to know what I think about? Because I do want to answer that. And I do want to do something. Yeah, I do want to do something. But see, I start to think to myself, like, do I want to do something that's going to then require me to recuperate my money doing something else? Do I really want to do something and then need a job? Like, do I, and I'm saying just in general, like we have to start asking ourselves when we start getting into that mode of, yo, I want to have fun. Like, yes, you do want to have fun. Like the person texts me, he obviously trying to plan something for this weekend, trying to do X, Y, and Z. But the reason I didn't answer, the person texted me this morning, like at 9:49. Didn't answer. Really good person, really good friend. Didn't answer because it's not about money. And you guys might be like, well, damn, Brandon, that's an effed up friend, because it's like, it don't always got to be about money. It don't, but it's not about anything productive, proactive, or anything that's going to help me better myself. Now, he could be saying what you're doing this weekend so we can go ahead and do some entrepreneur stuff, because that person's an entrepreneur as well, but I know it's not. Okay. But the reason I am very locked in is because I don't want to have to need anybody anytime in my life. And if I allow different things to sway me or push me or persuade me to being not aligned with my goals, I am going to be stuck. I'm gonna be stuck. And that's where If you're working with me, you gotta have that same mindset. So back to this guy, boom. I'm like, yo, every day after you done work, bro, call me. Let's lock in. Like even for 30 minutes. He don't do it. Next week he called me. I'll never forget this. He called me. He like, yo, I gotta talk to you. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm thinking it was after work. I'm like, all right, bet. Let's talk. Boom. Get on the phone. Yo, can I borrow some bread? No. Like, no. No. Don't ask me to borrow money. That's one of my biggest rules is don't ask me to borrow money. If I want to give you money, then I'll give you money, right? But don't ever ask me to borrow money. Okay? I've had people I play, games with online that I connect with ask me for money. I have best friends at points in times that ask me for money. I have people in general that ask me for money, family members. I don't give people money. The only person or people I give money to are my mom and my brother, right? And the reason is because I need to take care of them. But like, I don't need to take care of another grown man. And I don't need to help you as far as giving you money. I'll give you ideas, put you in a position to make money, but I will never give you money, right? So that's why I was telling this guy, he's understanding, because I didn't be rude about it, but I was like, no, all right? So boom, moving forward to this whole money aspect, I'm like, why you need money, right? I'm like, why do you need money? So he's like, because I got fired. I'm like, wait, you got fired? Right? Exactly. The fastest way to ruin a relationship is to borrow. And I learned that when I was young. And that's why I don't give people money. Because, see, I don't want to give you money and then expect something from you that isn't fair, excuse me. Because me giving you money doesn't even make sense, because if I had to give it to you, why should I expect it back? Like, why? So it doesn't make sense. Now, moving forward, person like I lost my job. I'm like, you lost your job, bro? He like, yeah. I'm like, bro, how you lose your job? He like, something had happened at work. He didn't tell me. So I'm like, okay. And I didn't want to dig because that's personal. So something happened at work. Cool. You lost your job. Yeah, bro. I don't know if I'll be able to pay the mentorship. I said, yeah, that's fine, bro. Like, I'm gonna still help you till you get on your feet, as long as you're trying to grind, right? So remember, I told you in the beginning of the story, this person wanted money, not an income. I realized that because when I gave him like task, he didn't do it. It was always like, how can I make the fastest bread? And I'm telling you guys this because a lot of people are like this. And if you're trying to work with me, it ain't gonna work if you're like this, because I'm not one of them. Like I'm not somebody that's gonna save you. I'm not somebody that's gonna help you just make fast bread. It's just no way. Like I just don't have it in me. Like I don't do that. Now, if I'll give you definitely anything that I have access to that can help you make money. Yes. I have access to phones. I have access to this, that, and the third. I'll help you, but I won't give you anything, nor will I put you in a position to get fast money and then blow it. Right. So boom, you're gonna earn it. So boom. He don't have a job. I'm doing like this mentorship for free for him for like, it was like 3 months. So then after the third month, I think I was like, yo, so what happened to like you're not looking for another job? Like he wasn't really being as like we weren't communicating. And he like, nah, I'm just trying to like get this bread. Like I'm trying to like flip these phones and start my own business doing it. And you want to know what I said to him? And this is the last thing I said to him, because this is how real I am. I said, how you going to start a business and you can't work for one? And I don't think he liked that. And then he proceeded to ask me for more money. But like, how are you going to work for yourself and you can't work for someone else? That's the key. That's the biggest thing I think when I hire people. Like I'll go into an interview talking to people and I'll tell them right now, like when I sit down in interviews with people, I tell them like, how much, I'll be like, how much are you worth? That's what I say. And I really got to be careful when I say that to women, because it sounds a bit weird. But I say, how much are you worth? And like they always think I'm talking hourly. They be like, well, I used to get paid $17 an hour, but like now, like since I got experience, and I think I should be paid like $24 an hour. And I just be like, okay, and I'll pay you exactly what you think you're worth. And then I say, okay, I'll pay you that 24. And I need you to work this many hours, and that's it. You're going, and then I put on a whiteboard, because I got another whiteboard. I put on a whiteboard, you're going to make me this amount of money. So here we usually sell this amount of phones, this amount of accessories, and I break it all the way down for people, and they be like, damn, so you're going to be making $640 off of me every hour. Yeah. Real example. I'm going to be making $640 off of you an hour. How? Because residuals. I get paid residuals from T-Mobile every time you sign somebody up. And I also finance my phones, which means every single month people are coming to me paying their phones off, right? So if I have you working for 8 hours, that means I'm making $5,120 off of you every single day. So if you, right? Because I want to show you something. So if you were to work for me and I'm paying you $24 times that 8 every single day, yes, you're going to be making $192. And I usually don't tax my employees. I 1099 them so that they can choose whether they want to pay the taxes when they want to pay them. I don't really do all of that. I treat everybody like they are a boss. So yes, that person is going to make a good amount of money. So they make that a day. They work probably 5 days out of the week. That's 960 times that by 4. They make around 3,840 every single month, right? So they're happy, right? That's okay. That's okay. And that's for cashiers, right? Times that by 12. Oh, crap. Times that by 12, right? And they're making a honest living, right? They're making okay money, right? This is okay. This is just something to keep you afloat. If they don't generate that money, you wouldn't have money to pay them, Dudge. Yeah. People don't, yeah, you're right? But here's the thing. Boom. Every single day, I'm projected this quarter to make this amount of money. Times that by 5 for that person that's working, times that by 4, because again, they're supposed to be doing it every single day, right? That's $102,000, right? Times that by 12, okay? That is 1,228,000, right? Here's the thing. I don't see all of that money. I'll tell you that right now. I have to pay taxes. I have to also pay dues. I also have to pay for my license. I have to pay a lot of money, right? So I probably see almost half of it, but then I got to pay an accountant. I also got to pay other employees. I also got to do other things, right? But here's the thing. Out of that amount of money, I'm only paying you 46. Okay. Now, that's good for you, right? But I'm still making bread. Okay. Now, here's the thing. It's funny because if you go around certain people, they'll be like, yeah, I make 6 figures a year. Like I have a friend, he always brags to other people that work for a living. Yeah, like if we get in arguments, like not me, but he gets in arguments with people. The first thing he's the first thing he'd be like, I make 6 figures. And the thing about making 6 figures is you never really make 6 figures. That's the thing. Like even when you make 6 figures, I promise you ain't making 6 figures because the taxes are astronomically insane. I just had 3 back to school drives trying to get rid of bread. You know what I mean? So like you try to get out of that tax bracket. But regardless, the thing is when you are an employee and you want to have fun and you want to take PTO and you want to, compromise your life and your time for money, you're helping somebody else get rich. You're helping somebody else make money. You're helping somebody else be more comfortable than you. And you'll never be able to pass me because guess what? I'm always going to have something over you, value, because guess what? My value helps you make money. And until you understand your value, you're always going to be underneath me and I'm always going to be better than you. So when I am asked a question about, hey, do you want to go out this weekend? Or, hey, do you want to do this? My ass is scared. Why am I scared? Because I already know how much value I hold already and how much value employees under me don't. Therefore, I don't want to compromise what I already have because it's so easy to lose. So that's sort of kind of where, you become a party pooper. You also become distant because people don't understand nor relate to you. And it sort of kind of, causes some type of confusion, sometimes broken relationships. But again, to anybody out there that doesn't understand what I mean when I say, if you're going to be a mentee with me, you're going to need to understand that you're going to have to change. You're going to have to hustle. You're going to have to put your work before anything. It's because I don't plan on allowing people around me or even to consume my energy if they are not wanting it as bad as they want to breathe, just like me. Like I wake up with ideas, I wake up with different challenges, I wake up with different focuses. And yes, I do want to. Before I went live right here, I was like, damn, like I'm working. I came home, I'm like, damn, like my kids, they're happy to see me, but at the same time, they want to chill with me and everything. I'm like, damn, I really can't afford to chill with them right now. Like literally today, I was like, man, I can't do it because I'm behind. And like, you like, how the hell you behind? Because I know what I got to get done. I need to do better. Like I'm not doing good enough. And that's what I see when I talk to other entrepreneurs. That's like their mindset. They're never on chill. They're never like sitting back and like they're never like the people that be on Instagram and they be like taking pictures on like vacations and stuff. That's how I know like they're really broke minded. Like even if they do have money because they're put in a certain position, I know that they're not really making the money they flaunt. Because like the people I see that really be making money, and I'm talking about money, like money where they don't like. I went out with some guy the other like last month, and we were at a company meeting, and this guy literally went back to our hotel that we had, and it was like a fancy ass hotel, and we were in the wealthiest county in the United States of America, in Virginia, and the most because of it was all these tech companies there. And he brought out the bar for the whole morning. He wasn't even downstairs. And I don't drink, but I watch these people order like stuff I never heard before. Like dirty martinis and all this old fashioned something and all this weird stuff. $40 a glass and like people buying wine like $268 for this wine. Like, and I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, like he's sleeping. But how does he know that his tab ain't like astronomically going to like hurt him, right? But it's like because they always have a clock in their head, like I gotta do better every single day. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. So like when we're working, whether you're a mentee, whether you're somebody that's taking a class, whether you're somebody in the Discord, I don't talk in my Discord as much because they don't want it as much as me. I'll talk to the people in my Discord that want it. I DM people back in my Discord that I see want it, that are actually active, that are not active with me. Because it ain't shit, nothing to impress me. It ain't nothing to impress me, but you want to know what it is if I see like, yo, this person is always like really engaged. This person's really always asking people questions, and not annoying, dumb questions like, oh, guys, I can't figure out how to sell replicas. How do I do that? Or, oh my God, my eBay's banned. Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? No, help yourself. Like, I show you how to do it. Now do it for yourself. And if that's not good enough, figure it out. And if it's not good enough and you can't figure it out, pay me for my time. Don't ever think that you're going to get something for free, because if I give it to you for free, it just shows me that you're not somebody that really values time. You value money, and money is not as valuable as time. You cannot get time back. So we talk two different languages. So it's like, if you are somebody out there that wants to make money, understand the concept that what you're doing right now isn't good enough, and it will never be good enough. It will never be good enough. Okay. And that's the truth. It will never be good enough. Like, I don't care how you feel about it. You'll never be good enough. But guess what? That's what keeps you wealthy, comfortable, right? Comfortable. That's very important.